Council and Plastic Coordination Committee. Before we proceed with our program, I would like to highlight our respected program coordinator, followed that will be the speaker for this event, respected resource person, Dr. Esther, to take over, and finally there will be the short announcement regarding poster making competition and mobile photography competition, and after that will be followed by the vote of thanks from Program Officer, NSS Unit MZU, Dr. Yanggong Xiangchikor, and also a gentle reminder, e-certificates will be issued to each of the participants after the end of this session. So I kindly request each and every participant to the end. To our program, let me call upon Program Coordinator of Plastic Free Campus Coordination Committee, Dr. Benjamin L. Saitwanga, to the screen. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, you were audible.
Okay. I'm very thankful that friends, colleagues, and dear students, uh, tonight I'm very thankful that we are sharing the same platform and we are gonna enlighten and share our thoughts together on one of the most cheapest but most useful, at the same time most environmentally destructive products of the humankind, that is plastics. So I congratulate all people, Plastic Coordination Committee, Campus Free Plastic Coordination Committee, National Service Scheme, Students Council, all those who have volunteered for the successful organization of this program. I don't want to take much of your time because, as I said, we have an expert resource person, Dr. Esther, who will enlighten us on the negative impacts of plastics, particularly single-use plastics, on our health and on the environment. But friends, I would like to take this as an opportunity to share our thoughts together on how our world has been increasingly and deeply interconnected, and we, those who are living in one of the most most remote corners in India, we cannot escape what is happening in other parts of the world because of our increasing interconnection. Because all of us, even those who are living in the hills, those who are living in the plains, cities, villages, we are equally, although I must say it is not unequal, but sometimes these global processes, global events, they have been affecting us, and we are feeling, and we are affecting simultaneously and instantaneously by these global processes and events. What are these global processes and events? One of the examples Best suited examples I can give is this current pandemic, coronavirus. In the past, this virus must not reach this part of the country. It must stay in its origin. But now we are, as I said, we are globalized communities and we're increasingly connected. So all countries in the world have been affected by this virus. Same thing with what we call climate change and other environmental hazards. See, in the last, if you remember, I don't know, the past month, that is October, was the warmest month that Northeast India have ever experienced. The entire state of Northeast India. We are really affected by climate change too. So tonight, I'm very thankful and very happy that we are organizing this awareness campaign plus uh, the impacts. This is a part of awareness campaign. The impacts of one of the most uh, menacing products of humankind, plastics. These plastics, particularly single-use plastics, will become inactive agents of environmental destruction. It is very sure. And we need to sustain, well, we need to sustain development because we need something which for development, we need to cut trees, we need to do something which we must not do. But for the sake of development, we have to produce something. But at the same time, we must think about how to contain, how to make the world more environmentally and economically sustainable world. So as you might have heard the dictum, one of the most famous slogan, think globally and act locally. So tonight we are sharing our thoughts together on how to contain these plastics products for the betterment of the world. And I must ask and I must invite all of you, students, staff, faculties of this university, to act at our own local level for the betterment of the entire world. Because universities must be the leading and must be the example for trying to create a better world. So I'm thankful to all of you who are participating tonight, and I am sure that we will have a successful program tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your enlightening speech. And thanks for your clarification. That was really appreciated, sir. And before we continue according to our program, I would like to call upon the Students' Council Vice President and the Residents' Council Vice President, Izay Tantuangas, to deliver a short speech. Over to you. Thank you.
Okay, am I audible?
Yes, you were audible.
Oh, okay. Thank you to our host, Sriwati. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you to MZUNSS and Plastic Free Committee for giving this opportunity to me. We are very fortunate and blessed to be able to conduct this webinar. As we all know, our topic for tonight is an important topic, not only in MZU and Mizoram, but also an important worldwide. Uh, the progress and development of a country is not only based upon the fashion trends within it, uh, which we sometimes fail to see. Real progress and development is elaborate in the topics we will discussing for tonight. We assume that the ones gathered here don't need such basic uh, lecturing, but may be informative for our family members and our friends and our relatives so that we may spread the information and be more educated. And lastly, as we are gathered here in MZU, we lack the experience and most things are also new to us. Uh, and in times of such troubles, the staffs and lecturers help us with uh, patience and goodwill. Uh, on behalf of MZU Students Council, I would like to uh, take a moment to thank each uh, and everyone present here. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Zaya, the Vice President of Mizoram University Students' Council, for your speech. And now to the main event. Let me call upon our respected resource person for tonight, Dr. S. Helen Moy from the Department of Biotechnology. With you to the screen. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. My name is Dr. Esther Ninmoy, and I'm from the Department of Biotechnology. And, I'm really grateful for this platform. I hope I am audible before that. Can you hear me? Can someone please tell me whether I'm audible or not?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, please.
Yes, yes, I was saying, yes, I am very grateful for this platform because I know that there are other teachers and other people who are more qualified than me to be talking here. And there are even more eloquent speakers than me here. But since I have been given this platform, I will still do my best. So I'm really grateful to the Plastic Free Campus Coordination Committee, the NSS, as well as the Students' Council of Mizoram University for organizing this very great program and for inviting me to be the speaker. So I humbly thank you for this opportunity. So I was asked to make my presentation in English and asked to speak in Mizo. So I don't really know the diversity of the audience, but maybe we will switch from English to Mizo and from Mizo to English in between, if that's okay with all of you. So I have prepared a small slide. Let me try to share my screen. Something is popping up, so if you just excuse me for a while. Okay, so I am trying to share my screen. But it seems my system is not authorizing me. So Okay, so let me try sharing my screen again. I'm really sorry for this. I thought everything was already fine, but my system is unfortunately giving me a hard time. I apologize, but Sirat, can you just give me some time because I cannot
It's
seem to
fine.
share my
Take your time.
slide. My system is acting up. I haven't really used this laptop for presenting on Zoom, so I really have to change the settings, it seems.
Okay, Shana. I apologize for the technical inconvenience here. We will try to fix it in a short while. And I kindly request you to wait for us a few minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. It will not take long.
Unmute. Okay, is my screen live? Can you
Yes,
see
ma'am.
my screen?
It's visible.
Okay. Okay, good. Finally, thank you for your patience, and I really apologize for um, the inconvenience. Okay, so the topic for tonight was the impact of single-use plastics on human health and environment. And like I've mentioned, I will be mostly talking in Mizo and maybe switching to English. Chuanin sa inahianin si Baivek ule kan teleport yang ngayon ni mi topic sa ito hianin qualify berpo kan ni chang la maro so kan ho tu ten hun chamin pe ka vai ro chang ka lom viawa single-use plastics ina mishing shisel na le environment ahong dan chi shang shang soi kan tum don nia ingchin soi tur hi atam lu tu ka tui na zong takalo ni boxia amai ro chu ingchin nge ka soyanga ing angchin nge ing anga thukin nge ka soyang ti chu ka shathiam lava so I will be talking about maybe the basics of things and so that we will be able to have a knowledge of what to think about enge kan ti theyang ti kan ngai to theina tura tang khanin tle ma zong ko ron share don ani I mean shathia manga nge nizo tong le sa tong man por kha angai nok sia ama saber in single use plastics kan sai don chuan in plastics in general ha enge an ni kan share tangai phota enge an ni chu kan shefeka i tia kan hoivel pot kan room kan omna lai vel kha no hoi kwal ola plastic bul nai om lo in om lo ka ring lo hei ka do ka na chuan hei glue te oma water bottle te oma tin hei dam doi bur te oma plastic atanga sian plastic te lo he chuanin kan om hlei thei lo ni te ro plastic to synthetic emo semi synthetic material and te polymer atanga an siam chin ni a am changkai em ni changkai ja chu ka soipongai lovin kan shefe ka nga inge ni all sam de win du shape in an siam theya tru chuanin kan man mamo dan tak siam khan har salo bi ke me mani tin chu ba ka chan an zang ta a tro hei ngai to ta ula hemi bottle siam tur hian thirin siam don ta ila asiam na kha engeni asiam chung kha reizok veng me thetin arit em me thei bok ani chunga toi om phe chuanin no an zang em bok man an ol sam bok sia chuwan chuanin 1950s board sawa tang kha chan plastic hi kan mang na se em kan ni tin na hianin atelani tila kan sai swal tam ka ring lawa plastic hi generally asai don chuanin enge fossil fuel based chemicals atanga siaman ni enge natural gas te petroleum gas khate angchi hawa tanga siaman ni wang khanin enge ni khate tang khanin zo na kha ongal the ni tro tu nang lai a chuanin kan conscious to ro pusia plastic chen khate ro chu renewable material kan ti achanga siam te pon oma ro chu heng plastic an siam ho hi amana to do hleka wang hianin an siam na sawak lo ani plastic hi generally chuanin chi shang an oma mo PET an ti te PEHD PVC ti te phechu kan shela rang tro PELD PP PS an ti te enga chang hian bottle te mo chuanin enge ni shampoo bottle kan ti te soft drink bottle kan ti te tin enge pipe siam nan te mo no pang toy siam nan te tin enge ni furniture chi shang siam nan te le luggage bung ro phurna khati angzong siam nan khanin man ani na sa em ani achi shang hi chu enge adang lam na ti zong chu kan soitel lawanga chuanin size zir hianin a molecule size anga nya chan dilo pon hei hetia en me chuanin hetilaya kan glue bottle le ka phone hi ein tiat lawani tru hetia ang alen dan ang zonga zir hianin chilia an chen ta ma sabe chu microplastic an ti a microplastic tu enge ni 2.5 centimeter ail yan zong kha microplastic ani vek ani chu adot le chan mesoplastic an ti a chu 2.5 centimeter tanga 5 millimeter a ai te le shet tin ani chu ho chu mesoplastic an ti a adot le chan microplastic om le a microplastic pe chu ate to lutuk 1 micrometer tanga 5 millimeter an te to zia chu asira khanin scale ni chan in scale kha ni la 5 millimeter chu min mu thei lo me min mu thei nom pa ta gen tiang tiat le ki ti to me yang tere ni mo chuan nanoplastic space chu mit thei chuanin amu thei to lova 1 to 100 nanometers alian ho khan nanoplastic santini heng microplastics is ti hianin kan mu thei me anga mo mesoplastic te pokan na mu thei ma na microplastics le nanoplastics the pe chu mi ta kan mu thei lo ang chi ang deuh vek kha ani to ni mo nakina microplastic sung sang hitlem soibel ka to a chuwa chain a size azira adang lam na ka ron soidel ni heng hi plastic chi shang nge ni example chen khaten ni a tro equipment sa tanga kan torchlight ta tanga kan thutleng te tro chauka lampang thila tanga kan bazar na bek te no pang toy sa tanga kan mel chat na bur te mo khang zong kha enge ni atam zo ki chu plastic atanga siam ni chuanin enge ni za ina kan topic ber chu single use plastic ani khami hang kan lu to dona single use plastic to definition karon da ang hianin plastic items voi khat kan mana kan paile mai chinte mo hengawi single use plastic chu kan nit ka anita a enge ni campus vel le mundang danga kan example all samde de kan sha thei tur chu enge ni disposable cup te mo disposable plate te fork te khate ang ho ka single use plastic no yan oma kan chanu pakhat phei chuanin an lam all sam em kho pa disposable potilo disable cup hi ti me mo chuan chuanin I aming hi ein me ang reng ka tia enge ni single use plastic chungchang zaina hianin kan soi tur ber khania United Nations hianin plastic chungchang an VMM ko pa ve hi anga mo United Nations hianin I rate of recycling different countries are rate of recycling kha azir chang ni chunga chanin Europe hianin 30% vel chu kha an recycle a mo recycle te om ja chu thil danga ta na mang emo pai top lova inge moni changkai siam le ti na khan ni ta meita US enge ni keni tan chan keni nga chan ram chang kang okhovil ram chang kang nya chu te apo chan 9% chu kha an recycle many developing countries ke mani anga phe chuanin 0 to close to 0% chu kha recycle lo ni recycle manglo kan lo recycle manglo ti na ni chu chain plastic siam to zonga zinga 91% za a song kwa pakhati single use plastic an lan ni zoya kan bol lo han tam dan tur chu ti song kan she thia mem kumtin hianin 8.3 billion metric tons plastic pollution hi a om ti new and zir chana tang chang kan mu a tin Economic World Forum ina anzir jana pe chuanin plastic production hi tuna hianin a demand da san ema wang hianin inge tuna tanga kumsom hia pe chuanin ala inge alle tin ala pung don na te te de ne kan future so bright lo em tro o hengte hi single use plastic example ten ni a then kha thengi chu etlem te chovan inge styrofoam cup te inge ni cutlery te polythene bag kan te angte inge water bottle straw heng zong zong hi single use plastics category a khanin an oma kan mu thei mai te ni wang in heng hui entinan karon mangani chuanin UN bokina study anzir chiana chuanin inge ni heng single use plastics housing a hianin inge environment da hen an mu tamber hetia an pai mai mo recycle lova waste anga kal ho a hen ingen mu tamber i khanjir changa chunga chuanin makkati deu me chu cigarette butt mo he cigarette bung cigarette jung na bangkha atam ber tlat mai ni maktak main apani na chuanin drinking bottle se hi chu atam me mo adot le chuanin caps food wrappers grocery bags te plastic lids he ai ndo danin atam dan indo dain ron dani amakkatil to mezial kan lovan zuna sa on lo ti ka ru ron lang masaber tuite hi kan innem de zo lo man le ti om tak khanya tro on china ka soi ang khanin 1950s vel rang khanin engeni plastic hi nasataka produce lo ni to ta 1950s a production aron in engi aron in tran to nu pe ka chuanin i thil dang zong zong production a hin plastic production hi asang to ni mo 2015 khanin 400 million tons ka engeni plastic waste 400 million tons ka plastic waste ringot hi khoveli na produce ni a changni som hia pesa tam turulu to ka soingam lo jok chu tiang vel chu ni tin chung 400 million tons zinga chuanin 36 za som thum paruka mo plastic packaging ringot tina inge plastic packaging ringot kan paina zong zong khania anturu zia chu antam zia chu chuanin heng plastic kan engeni kan man te hi mo single use plastic heng waste zinga tamber chu single use plastic te hin ya chuanin total plastic packaging waste 2015 na engeni zirna ne ya chuanin 141 million tons ringot ni packaging na ringot ka anturu zia chu mo chuanin engeni chung ngai to ula plastic te chu zang ania tru bottle tui bottle te kha hangai to te u ngeni eng tui bottle le mani a company chu ka sei lo me ang plastic bottle cheme nga tru 1 liter angkha tui om lo phecha na zang tru 1 kg ni tur chain khang plastic chia te kha awa han tam don heta phecha 1 kg chu kan sei lo 141 million tons khania kan sei ton an tam turu dan tu chu eating a plastic waste on teaching kan ti chuanin sina kan sei ang khan US he US based ania 9% to recycle la mo 12% to incinerated it's only chu an hal ti ra ni chu hal na mun tur te tin hem incineration ti hianin tuna chuanin AMC hwam chu omi ni chuanin engma hal phala ni lo ti kha lo she phot nei ula mo AMC hanin dan khau takania thili lo hal vai chuanin AMC hwam chunga min report chu chan cheng sang ni lai choi the hia chuwan chuanin bol lo hal veng gut kha thiang lo wani ta hianin incineration a hianin engeni plastic hi tuna chuanin plastic engeni in lo nan chuanin plastic han ti ral na chuanin process pakhat pyrolysis an ti hi an mangna sto e me ma chu chu engeni han hal ral deuh top ni lovin mo engemo tinge ka tiang asap tronga soidon chuanin awal sama mar chu mizo tronga soi khangai sia sap tronga ka soidon khanin mizo tronga kalo ngeni kalo tilak lo to sia alak lo live vela tuilai rapin ko mani so o a designated place bi ka khanin enge a machine khang zong zong borak chia ron hip tu te tin khang borak chia plastic kan hala ron chuak khang lo counteract tu zong zong khatia omna khol khati meng o chu tiang chuan pyrolysis mangin an hal china amaro chu pyrolysis hi tlem chuanin ato de ule kani mo chuan 79% an tam ja chu chung chu landfill sa te dam sa te ani lo pon environment top kan vela paidar ani ti na ni chu an kan recycle a claim sia kan incinerate a claim box sia abang zong 79% hetia anga kan bulvela kan the thang top ani chu kan bulvela kan the thang top sia 79% of 141 million tons so thil claim taksu ni lo tro o chuanin achat lo na lai kha kan soi kha ngai sia tuna hianin engeni plastic hi lo hal tangotila mo hetila ya ka glue stick hi lo hal tangotila ingeni toxic gas anti dioxins te furans te mercury te PCBs anti te kang zong kha apet swak chin ani kha mishing tan te thlai tan te mo a shi sel lo shima enge chumi enge dioxin chan chumi pathway electrons so ati boya chu ti kha soi ka tum lova a chalo ti a khanin kan du tok meidon minyang dioxins example tan dioxins te chu enge ni kan thaya te lo lu chuanin mo alo breakdown ni mo kan thaya te alo lu chuan inkim hi khovela hena in connect sia tro o thlai kan ea thlai tuyami enge ni tuyan absorb pa tro an channan chuan bora ka tangin an la lut boka thlai kan lo evele a mo thlai o mangang kha chu ke mania alu don ti na ni chu thlai nge moni turan lo absorb pa chuan tur kha kan etel zel don ti na ni chu khati ang khanin heng enge ni a gas tele plastic a breakdown shima a chemical release how hi timheng omizo trong lang chan sayara ni tro mi she tia ula heng ho yanin heng ho shi sel na ta na chalawa mo infertility issues te tin enge ni no pangtan te le chana chalawa mo allergy te asthma te na chi shang hi atlen the ni mishinga tin chu ba ka chuanin enge ni plastic kan hal hianin heart disease enge kan ni na chance te sanga tin abik takin thok na lampanga mo kan thok kong kan respiratory system hi atibuai na sa chini ni asthma te allergy te luna khati angzong khati nervous system thaina khoi buai thea chu wan chuanin avahan thalo tak em ti meng utro chuanin engeni burning of plastic also releases black carbon soot ati a hianin tunla chuan climate change le air pollution kan soina sa tro o khovel hi kini ang duang tan chuanin sa phote chu le enge mi house de chu nakina mars ati kan om theni chan an la in ka chho the mana ma se kini tan chanin mars in ka chhona chance kha ania mani tro chu wan chan khovel hi kan ni chunen ni a khovela hianin enge ni khovel hi kan enkol tura ta na pek kan ni a kan omna tura ta na pek kan ni a kan in chung ngai to cheula mani in chung ti fai lo le mani in chung enkol chalo chu an mani tan bu khaina chalo chin tru khate ang sia khanin engeni kan khovel hi kan chen le hi kan enkol chado san ke mani tan bu ko poi do ni plastic te engeni plastic pollution chung sang tu na hian kan soya engen thil zong hi a in connect vek awangin plastic pollution chuanin chumi khami chu athleng ti ringo ta hana toblova air pollution water pollution mo khate ang zong a khanin a in connect le vek sia wang khanin a effect hi athui em ani chuanin impacts of mismanaged single use plastics in karon da atla hianin tuna kan consumption pattern le ngeni kan plastic kan consume dan le kan discard dan hi kan thak dang lam lo ani chan sang hi somnga chuanin 12 million metric tons of plastic litter vel hi litter plastic waste hi environment da to phian man ring ani to nama sebera chan environmental impacts sung sang a hianin soil pollution water pollution more air pollution thlengin plastic hian in a thleng thea mo chuanin natural disaster thleng poina thlen the ni ngai to ula leya khanin lo omta se mo polythene kha pai ta char ulen kom thlang hwana khanin chuan leina chil zelanga ro alo suranga leidang in lo chilanga amar su kha le kha nget thelo mo leimin a hnuwa thlen ne chin khati ang khanin natural disaster shang hi athlen ve the ni heng plastic te hianin kuna kal zel hianin chuanin hi health impact sung sang chun china hanin kan soya nge example chen khat karon zia bela chuanin I achang chuanin sewage te kan lui kor te tru kan tui pai na te alo bloka tui te thling puawa khata khanin enge ni thosi in mosquito ti kan tung chal chale thosi in enge ni thosi anlo breathe thosi kha anlo in thla punga tru malaria thlen chian ni phechan enge mishing tang khain boi thla lu tu chuanin in hal plastic kan hal chuanin toxic chemical emission a nei le boxi awahan boi thlak tak em chuanin again ni plastic hi dam hun chung he neya kha chu nikina kan soyanga entinan tuna ka glue stick hi soile men ka glue stick hi lo pai tai la tera te lo chan noi tai la mo lo a degrade lok thei don lovani khang tero te kha entinan food chain a lo luta se food chain a chuanin alu to chuanin nge ni entinan engti kan soyang kan thlai kan huan thlai ten khami nge ni khami hemi ka glue stick breakdown changa nge ni chemical chua ka kha mo environmental lo om to pakha lo hi blut ta se king kha thai kha ile ta si ila chong contamination kha engin ni trophic level food web pakhan alut chawa I ran satan te thai tan te mishing tan te khang zong zong tan khanin I effect chalo tak nei the ni chuan he environmental impact le health impact kan se chuan economic impact he asoi lo thei lovani mo economic loss turu taka thlen theya achan chu tuna hianin kan plastic waste hi tuipuya khona lut na sel to kan kan ocean ate kan river system ate alut na se mema heng hianin tourism chungchang ate fishing le shipping industries ate har sana tam taka thlen the azawai chang kan sei seng lawang tin cost of transportation heng plastic kan siam munchang shanga kan ting yang ti kan tumchelem no shithia mula munchang shanga kan transport na ate mo chang recycling kan ti na te le thil chi shang shanga khanin cost of transport kha sang ve the ni tin anu le zela tuna du da taka kan pai zela hi ti fai mania to chodon ti hi mo economically speaking point impact cha turu don lu to kani chuan chuanin tuna changa kan consumption pattern le kan waste kan pai dan mo kan bol ho te kan pai dan hian kan film pro le ngai ni achat lo na tlem zong kan sei to ingwai single use plastic tu kan man lawang reason pakwa tla han karon da amma sabera chuanin fossil fuel le tanga siamani fossil fuel te hi kan sha dan kan sha tlan vek karinga ngeni renewable source of energy an ni lo tru anla zo thei don ani chuwa chai nam sabera chan fossil fuel tanga siamani wang shim po hianin man lo kha chu chani fossil fuel manina nge impact shang chu kan sei to lawanga second point da chuanin a carbon footprint leaf hi turu many carbon footprint ti chu ngeni amount of carbon emission more emission pollution angza tin nge pollution apek chwa ang te na kha carbon footprint cha simple the dan ang bera ka soi thiam dan chu ne pathum na chuanin plastic te hi an troi hlei thei lawani mo han troi ma de shat te chu ma sela mishing lifespan na tanga te lo thei lo ni wangin entinan plastic chen kha chu entinan water bottle ang chi mo mineral water bottle ang chi te troi ral thak na chang kumjali le somnga do ni chuwa chain kumjali le somnga dam tur tila yang kan omem tila dam tur kan om karing lo kan lifespan anga te ani awang hianin heng plastic te hi tam tak waste anga kan produce ya wang hianin ngeni an omri don lu tuka chuwa cha engatan ma hianin a chalawani ti top meng apalina chuanin recycle rate kha kan sha through only a tiny percentage is recycled chuwa chuanin single plastic ki to single use plastic ang chi hi chu man lo sha ma thani pangana chuanin it leaches toxins into food and drinks water bottle soile meyang mineral water bottle khan in chian chuanin crush after use do not reuse ti te insiak chintero achan chu kha bottle khanin lifespan na nei ni mo khamin bottle siam nan khan chemical engenge mani pvc te mo pet mo ni khan pangta a kha khanin hun enge ma chen chu nge ni consumption na tan enge eile ina tan achunga mi kha lo chata po ni sela enge mun nuwa enge mani chen nuwa kha chuanin some of the chemicals from the bottle will leach into the contents mo chu wa chuan kan ta na thil chalawani theya wangin single use plastic kan refuse ang next le chuanin point parukna chuanin hormone disruption le cancer te chin han asthma chungchang te nervous system chungchang te kha a khoi boi ja kan sha tro shisel na ta na chatlo shim awang le mishing thai ransa tu ma hian kan ngi lo wangin single use plastic hi chu man lo sham ma thani apasari na chuanin it pollutes our oceans soina sat vak po angain ka shilawa an adot le hianin picture million tlem man zong koron da don pariat na chuanin kan marine animals and birds mai ba ka hianin le ngeni tuya cheng chi ni lo le cheng chi te po hianin an tuana se em I atir lampa kan soi to ang khanin tu mishing hi mani om the kan ni lo shima I Einstein an asoidan pheka sang khovela hianin khwai zongjong hi bo ta vek ta se mishing yanin kumza po kan dai don lawati ni mo chu tia ang khop chai nature a hianin kan independent sa mishing thian chu wan chain kan sawate kan nge kan ramsa te kan ransa te ho an bo dok chuanin ke ni ring chuanin kan dam khochwa zo don lawani pakwana chuanin food chain it enters our food chain chumi omzia chu plastic kha nisina han microplastic macroplastic nanoplastic ti te kan soi tro khang ho zong zong ka big takin microplastic te nanoplastic khang ho kha atet to ema wangin kan kan nge kan thaya te alu thea tin ra nge thlai ba ka ki kan echin sanga te emo mo tin khang ang zong zong a khanin kan thil echin a hianin alo tilve to the ni I thil re plastic thial ta nuam phi mishing tu main po kala ring lova tu ma plastic eya puarta alung oi ta hi kan om thei po ka ring lo kan ma mo lova ni ele in tan chan teru ama ro chu kan food chain alu to chuanin ke ma nia le kan bulvel mi te khanin hong chalo ta kan nei the wangin single use plastic hi chu man lo sham shama thani mo hei dilai hianin thalak le ma zong ka ronda hei lai si lion hianin kan hei ho je single use plastic ni lo ma sela plastic shim shim in effect currently lan do wangin ni a tin heng hei bottle te hi chu single use plastic a tel chiang khop me tin heng ring nge plastic ring sang te heng hoi single use plastics tuina nge ni kan tuipuya lut to mo khang ho vina wildlife kan ramsa te le ran nung te ati boina sajia alang chiang hle a internet in chuanin bilem tam takin mo anga khang zong zong karon ti lan ka du lawa ron ti lan po achul ka ti lawa diktak chuanin tia ngeni kan plastic waste shim single use ani mo single use ani lo mo tia tuya alu hianin mo kan marine animals le marine birds te tin le lunga cheng chi shim te po hianin e the lo khan shang ve to si lawa an eya chuanin an taksa ti khanin an taksa khanin plastic digest thei kha om si lova ti khana tanga puar de angin ril tram de si in an oma mo engma e thei si lovin khawang khain an thi chin ani chuanin ram ran nung le ram sap tam takhianin kan plastic pollution hi an thi pui to chuanin tlem hi chuan kan in siam thati chu hun ve to ni tro o chuan tla hianin single use plastic items hi engtia rei nge he ko vela hianin degrade lovin mo troi ra lovin an om the plastic bottle chu kumzali somnga avan rei tak em plastic bag kum som ni cigarette filter te lut tuk tak me khan kum som troi ral na ma mo ni chu alo bung thano ai poni me thema se troi ral tak tak lovani troi ral na amamonia kan se tila hianin styrofoam phe chu a che theilo forever ra in ti top coffee cup chanin kum som thuma mamo a plastic straw chanin kum zan hi mamo a plastic cutlery chanin kum za mamo ni hangai to teu e voina hianin ke ma hianin heng thil zong zong hi mangdon taila plastic bottle atangin tuilo indon taila bottle pahni tal ka mamo dona plastic bag in chome voin tlai friday ni le ngala bazar hotel plastic bag hi lo mang taila pahni pathume motal kha ka mamo don ta ni chon cigarette zumi lo ni be jan pek chan vevel ka zu phei cha mo khang zong zong et khom kha ke ma ring ko tina plastic waste produce aka single use plastic ring ta phon atam don ni chai khove la hen ke ma chau kala om lo zu ya kan chung kwa po ke ma chau kala om lo zu kan venga po ke ma chau kala om lo zu ya ingeni mizoram zim te a po ke ma chau ko om lo wa mishing tam takan omani tro mi pakhatina a consumption hi ati tlem lo chuanin khang zong zong ron kal khom khanin nasa takin single use plastic awang hianin plastic waste pollution hi ati tam na sani mo kan shia thiam ka be se chuanin United Nations bok hi soilo thailo ne sustainable development goals an ti hi 17 goals hin ne ya heng goals hi in shia chan du chuanin SDG site a hena lu top the henga po hianin ngeni UN lampanga te po hianin advocate ang te khate ang khan tamani heng ngeni goals chang ne hen tu na plastic pollution single use plastic sianina directly affect tam takane chung chu good health and well being te clean water and sanitation te through chuanin hey sustainable cities and communities responsible consumption and production climate action life below water life on land heng ngeni sustainable development goals anti the UN ina sanghi som panga adopt khania sanghi som thum a chuanin heng te hi achieve thei turin tuna hen an be me kani mo henga an goals changa thil tam takhi plastic pollution a big takin single use plastic pollution hianin nasa taka contribute se wang hianin apoimo asiale tuna kan refusing single use plastics ang nyan chu khatia ang kha apoimo asia kan shetia main karing nge kan ti what are the primary actions which we have to take to minimize single use plastics hatuna lo sele don tail ama sabera chuanin waste management system campus a hianin I think ye way si kan manage cha chu avai zong ka shela wat le zong chu ka sha tin avai soivek po chu lawanga kan waste management system hi kan improve angai ni tro he ai chale azwal de le ka kan tingai ni tuna hianin Aizol municipal corporation hianin plastic segregation plastic many loving waste segregation hi akalpuya ni tin kar khata voi ni emo voi thu memo veng tina polho motor kha rongkal china tro enge mani pai ni te kha omani kang kha kan improve de watin kan follow angaya mo tian kan sweet in a court kong sira pai me she lo no pang mai ba ka puitling kan la om hi amak ka tia hei chu simvat la kani next chuanin we have to promote eco-friendly alternatives to phase out single-use plastics plastic a hian kan lo dependent kan lo rin to na sat lu tuk to sia wang hianin han thak de to han lak bo de to phi chu a har sa mai the chu wa chain claim eco-friendly de like alternative hi chu kan ngai to ngai ni thlok chatak tak in ni a chu wan chuanin hemi alternative hi chu alo om lo ani poin angai to chuak thei tur ha ka ngai chu apathum na chuanin engkim hi production mo economic su ka zir cha lo na nga ngeni consumption le production he chu ain relate ani true consumer te hi kanin educate anga ani environmentally friendly choices siam tur hianin kanin educate chu anga ni kan consumption kan demand te san join production ka asang lo thelawa true production ka asana consumption a san box hi joinin he lampanga waste kan produce bo kha asang don ani chu wan chuanin claim kanin shilshat le de like shilshat thar le de like chu ngai ni palina chuanin enable voluntary reduction strategies karantia tenga hianin thil ti shang shang om thenga number 3 ne hianin hei chu tlemin ngeni ain relate de like chu wan jang ka soi cheu lawang tin pangana chan ban or introduce levies on the use and sale of single use plastic items AMC bok ka soi lo thelo chan so Aizol om kan nimyawa ngeni thokhat lai khanin plastic ngeni AMC how to take khanin polythene man lo tur mani beken tur ti anron soi khatru kha kha atira ha chana har sa ni tru a chen ka chu boy fe khan om phunna sa fe po khan om amai ro chu thil chata ka ni a mo plastic bag ai chuanin ke ma ni nge na reusable cloth bag mo reusable bag dangi mo khami kan ken khanin mi pakhat chau ni ma ila mo ka bag a ringot le plastic ka man lo ringot polythene ka man lo ringot hianin engeni kongro sudona mi ti reng su voina engeni mi pakhat chawina thil ati hianin thil tam tak effect he ni ti kha ril ruwa pai tlat toring ga du chani chuanin single use plastics kha kan soi eng thil nge alternative ya omangai sia eng thil te nge kan replace ang dinga tlem zong ka ron da plastic bag aya reusable bag mo cloth bag ani mo jute bag ani mo heng statistics te an siam atang kai ne khlo re ge jai he tyang siam hi mo chu ai tan spoon te mang ta mela mo heng styrofoam ai chuanin tlema durable de exotic te plastic straws ai chuanin steel straws ang chi te mo khate ang khanin kan thil mana hi tlem in consumer ti hanin kan thla ka ngai tin ange ni dora kan kalani po in chumi chu aman thezo kem in nei zo kem ti na changte mo za lo te kan zirangai to in ka sha tu na chuanin hi 60 countries mun shanga anzir be chana an survey runda khakaron an survey and result kha claim zong karon da me the hanin impact of national bans and levies on plastic bags in ingeni country samruka an experience ni mo hi chung rama te chuanin plastic bag khan be na mo plastic bag lo mang palan omani chuain anin soi tira khan in exam impact nei ti an chu chuana mai khania 20% da cha impact nei lo mo 30% hang and now 60 countries zinga 30% da kha chuanin the consumption was reduced and the pollution was also reduced then 50% da kha chon data omlo top of han boy thak tak tro kan ngai phoi mo lo de lek chu ni chuanin ramshang shanga Ireland da te Austria South Africa tin India te po mo khanga de po khanin heng plastic chungchanga hianin enghinge cha ang kan ben don nge heng man te zor te kan khapringo don nge kan choitir don nge ti kha case study shang yan lo nei to chin ni he su ron ti lan me tin tun lai khovela chain buai thla kan ni tru covid khovela kan oma we need face mask we need sanitizers we need aprons, we need PPE, we need gloves, so many things. Chuanin heng ho hi nge ni soithia mahar amaro chu kan waste production hi COVID-19 ava hen asang turu don lu to kheng ho hi mang su po ka ti chona amaro chu claim zong thwa kan sen chu angai ni henga hianin mo e over deuh hi obve ni a kan venga mi pakhat chu kan veng ka soilo we chen chen chan she thawanga kan venga mi pakhat chon over me khopa varanda mo pon nge thlang lampang varanda ada chwa don ringot point face mask le glove bun an over sing khatia kha chu ngai lo I nge ni surgical mask te face mask hey tuna chuanin chwa shim chuanin vuangai ni tru amara chu in chunga kan omani chuanin nge ni mishing shi sel chapa ngai tang han face mask chu in chunga chuanin damlo an omlo ni lo chuanin manangai lo ti te mi thiamin an zir chhuak to a mo hinga hianin man lo tu ti top chu ahara ti theipo ani lawa amaro tlem zong thwak kan sen hawa engting kan waste he kan reduce theng ti te so kan ngai ven ho anga ani so kan plastic waste generate an turu me la hianin Asia, Europe, Africa, South America le North America te karon compare Asia hi ente purpling karon da athui fal na afahan turu tak em tro hi post covid covid nuwa kan plastic waste generation per day ani he aturusin chuanin he face mask atanga face mask kan man achanga khovel mun shang ram shang ina waste and produce tam dan tur in dot and predict na ni a mo hemi engi ashing cheng ka ti don ya po teng hi China he sang fal na la adot le chu heng ashing ho hi ni a India po kan telve mo population sang wang te pon ni ma na time rate of infection sang kan te pon ni ma na chuanin enge thil ti thei kan em nang le ke hi mi pakhat chau kan ni sia ti thei kan nei te reng mei I tuna hianin I arctic te chu north pole kan ti make to me nyan chu north pole lama po vur sura khan microplastic alo omani chu tu rozia chu arctic a de chan mishing po anom vak lawa plastic pollution te ents utilai de atelo thei kan ti chuanin plastic a hi mo plastic chi shang hi a degrade enge ni atroi ral ma hianin a breakdown thina mo anoi tania ya dimeng ol samdani khang noi kha azan to si awang khanin tuya te tin thlia te khanga tang te khanin a in sem dara khovel mun shanga mo in sem dar kha ol sam to emema khanga tang khanin nge ni vur sura te thleng po microplastic alo om to ni chu tin heng microplastic te hianin tuna hianin nge snow caps north polar region sa nge ni ice melt nge snow cap melt hakan boy pui emema te ro climate lampang climate change lampang boy pui chan ni shang eng microplastics te hi khang lai thleng wa thleng to ta engting ye ati boy theyang kan ti chuanin heng microplastics hi ni na em chuan lum don ta a mo chuwan chuanin tero te mani sela khang is okay I think I should continue khang lum tero te khanin ngeni polar snow caps mo melt ha array ta kha ati chakle zwal ni chuwan chuan khang polar snow caps melt ina climate change effect tan le khovel pum effect tan kha chu soithling to lo mela tro chuanin plastic hi Pacific Ocean athuk lai beranti Mariana Trench anti apo anzuk mutoni an thleng thui me sin keni chuanin India rampola chwasan lo kan tamanga tro nge sabram lathleng phalo po kan tamanga plastic chuanin Mariana Trench Pacific Ocean athuk lai ber engtik lai ma kan mu ngai lo tur mo dam chung kan mu ngai lo tur munte alo thleng phato bi kani chuwan chuani enge muni kan ti hi chu hunani eng kan ti apia hi mo eng angpon te angin langma sela every little action counts ti hi soinon du ni za ina ka thunon angani chu mo nge ni eco friendly products kan man sham te mo no to single use plastics kan ti sham te entinan nge mineral water valator charlawin mani bottle kinga mani tuipaya fill na turzon ang chi te tin nge polythene bag manglawa mani bag man ang chi te mon mani bag thang ang chi te khate ang khatil thil chi shang ki aya thlok thavekin ni a chuan thil chi shang hi kan ti hun to ni nangma mi pakhat chaina ina ithil ti khanin effect turu taka nei theni ti kha sheta tang che chuan nge ni Mizoram le te yang through global thil kan soi chu ma Mizoram kan le tang Mizoram hi amoi ni tro he mi picture pa hi heti lai le headline mi hi he tu ri hiawanya kan chan nu pa kha chan tu ri huawatia an turu me la sin he hi kho po pan tia chen chai hol pop ten tia he chu kalak ve ve ni he chu Google le changa kala kan he chu wan chanin kala kan ni lo mi no she tia bula mar chu re klang ding ka sha amoi ni Mizoram aya moi hi khovela hin ramdang atam min ti me the amai ro chu kan ram nei chun hi moi ti lo hin om karing lo ke hi lui kama te le tlanga te khoi mun mun ne mani wa de ching kan dia so wan chain mun moi tak tak hi kan nga ni amai ro chu poi ka ti te chu heng ka kal na pia la ya bol lo char tu ro om zel atam theilu tu hi she om ka ti chin mo I plastic kan pa ya kan sweet ena korte kan chips ena korte kan tui in te kan pai pop pa heng yanin I effect lo hi anga sia mo mun shang shang a pailin an lo om khoma mo karilu hin na chin kan nei ang kan Mizoram moi na hi heng plastic hianin awan ti chena satak tin a moi na me ati sian me ba ka hianin kan tuite mo kan water bodies kan tui source ne ang te hi ati chena sa sia ati bol hlo na se me mani tin heng hong tuna picture on om zong zong hi su ke ma lak ve kan ni a moi lo me the ma se mi no she thiam shang shang ula ka va kwal de na ka la ka ni hey ti hianin asira het eng man hi lo om noi ze la mo lung sang hi chu ni seng chain a moi do na sin he picture hi chai he lui kama ka va na ti hianin asira lo om noi char khom sen pon ni lo he tia em chu aril na thla ka ni mo hey ti hianin single use plastic lo de te mo ti hianin alet nei noya mi pakhatina char ho sen hi ani chin lawani kan ram hi amoi sia kan ram nei chun hi ai fai de hlek chan kan won ve chu le ni en te ti hanin lung in kara te plastic a boina bok ze zuya mo decoration ang main ti hanin lo om china a kan tha ka hun ni ti hanin a thlang le ze la ka kala asira hianin puan pho ang main ti hanin tam em mai plastic heti lai bak so om to long chu mo ti ril ru ne na kal lai khanin a ai tamalo om le zela hei pe hi chu lung ngai ka ti top alung ngai mel hi ka ti lu tu ko mo crown of plastic hi ti hianin na om topa I aha thang lu tu ka ni mo hetia ang reng hi chuanin kan ecosystem hi effect na sa don lu single use plastic kan se ma se plastic pa ngai kha a soilo theilo I kan tui na te mo kan borak thiang lim te hi afa han ti bol lo na satak kan ne ang chun te hi chuanin eki muni tal hi chu kan ti a hun to ni heng lai te hi kan kal thui to ro pui sia han chut ha chol nan te an rem te lul nen bol lo hlirina khata mo hi pe chu mi mu tang ka du lo jok o ti hianin an mel ka ron le a ti hianin roi che ni khwate choi khom ni khwate heng styrofoam cup le plate te kan mang na sa ni tro chu ai chon heng traditional ways te hianin han enge tu nang la chon thei cha lo ma se le henga kan ti te khanin tlem chain kan plastic consumption le kan plastic waste production te so atlem de umale ti ka ngai to na wang heng hi ron da ka ni a mo zo tui thiang kan ti te kha zo tui thiang ni zo to lo tu na hianin chuanin kan bol hlo pai na salutuk hianin kan zo tui thiang te zo tui bol hlo chan tir zawa chuanin zo tui thiang tia nature kan mu kan va in bor thei te kha nei le le cha gom nature chuanin thei pa to pin mo nge khovel hi aro pui a ti me ti ang mishing hi omya leila ani lo pon mishing hian kan pollution kan waste generation hi heti em hian tam lo seng chain nature hian in thil bol loron om hi chu a mali a ma hian te identify char theini mo thei pato pacho a kan tan nature hian in a mali ma identify ma ro chu ati fai sen lovin tu na hian in kan waste generation hi ana sa a mo intinan ke hi ser thum du me kan ni a ser thum hi ti khan tu mani a ron petas amal malin e la chu tuiti takin ka e theng tiro ama ro chu amal mal e lovin voi le khata ka kan ron no ta cheu ta se ser thum ka du tak le tui ka ti tak ni ma sela voi le khata ka zo lo min te kha chang ka tang khan thil chalo ni chin tiro ka ti ang che khanin nature hianin self cleansing system ka ti me kha te ang khan nei ma sela ati fai tura kan siam sak hnim lu tuka kan pui si lo wang hian ati fai sing lo ni chu ke nin kan lo to le si a mo kan nun dan kan thlang dang lam shet chu hun ani tin science thiam na mangin heng single use plastics te le plastic shim degrade te han ti choi ral the bacteria te le khate ang microbe chi sang te chu siam chhuak chin ma selamo I atok zo lovani tu na hianin thil siam chu ai join na omsa I engtin mania siam chat dan kong hi kan ngai kan zo na ngai ni tin he enge he thalak hi click fu ka in ti em ma amai ro chu he hi lo om te la kang ngei lu tu ka ni he picture moi lu tuk tur khai plastic bottle hianin ka da ni mi alo nia he ka char fai ngal le ngal he plastic bottle hianin at che zo vek mo a aesthetic ringot ni lovin e hi nakina kumzali som nga vela damanga tru kumzali som nga nuwa atoi ral chonga atoi ral ma khanin an ke chianga a ke chia kha khoi amani kalanga hetilaya sangai nan lo e chang kha sanga khalo e taila plastic bottle them e khalo ni meidon si a mo khati ang khanin engkim hi step te a in connect chau ve khawang hianin heng thil poilo anga lang po hi a poi the ni he hi kum sang hi le som paruk nge sang hi som pasari ti borvela khopop thlaga la khania atu hi la fim veile tuk ma se tuna chang ka kal tu to lo karil runa achan chu a drop lu tuk a bal lu tuk ani mo I achan chan mi ten hantify chin ma sela adai rei lo achan chu atify tu te ain atibal tu te an tam zo kan tibal chaksi a mo chu wan chuanin I khoya po kal ula wat ke ma anga wa de chin ni po in thil eina te mo khate angkha aksham shamula apai na tur muna mo single use plastic no kan tikui direct thelo ni point this garden tur apai na mun tur dik taka khanin pai chini la ti kha request sham do chewa eko ve la yan nung tur chuanin tui thiang lim te borak thiang lim te kan mamo a tru chung tui thiang lim te borak thiang lim te le nge ni lei lung chi sel tak nei chathei nei tura kan nei na min dal tu zinga pakhat ngei om me chu single use plastics te hi an ni a chu wan chuanin the sham chuanin man lo le a alternative dang kan zon sham hi ngai la han karon in de da tel sham a chun chu I wa de nuam ti kani ka ti kha hetia ngoi renga va chut te hi nuam ka tia chuanin mani dingning 29 October khanin ka shata khanin clean MZU day ti kan ne ta chuanin NSS te MZUSC te tin Aizol Smart City te le Plastic Free Campus Coordination Committee te malang na in kan na tlang ani kong puidung campus sung kong puidunga bollo te kha kan khon khoma mo hela he avan claim minti me them ase he hi MZU gate changa basketball court in car kong dunga mi chawani an tam ko karin ain mo bollo khatama karin run na top tuna be chain students tam jok in lo la kal lo lai la ni zui chu wan chuanin kan thil pai dan te mo kan thil pai na te heng de hisu claim chain kan thak anga ya tin kan naw te kan chian te kan fa te ni mo kan u le naw te kan pi le pu te kan nu le pa te po ni se heng thila hianin kan in shil cha de hi atul ni he life was believed to originate from the ocean mo tu ye tanga life form si lo piang ni ina langa he tiang lo chang kang tel la kan omna kan ron chwana kha kan ti bale tel la mo he chu cartoon me he tiang rigo tu he chu kan ni lovani tro u tilai an thau to le ngala dian bo lo la chu an nga khob le ngala tang kai na om lo chu wan chuanin kan nun dan tle ma zo kan thla kani plastic pollution a big takin single use plastic pollution hi kan ti to fatanga ya ke mani cheu hianin difference kan siam the danglam na kan siam the change kan siam the a vo inni chazo kan siam the nak tu ngeni a brighter future a better future kan thlen the bok ani nangle ke hianin chu wan chuanin ti tur kan wa han nga tak chuan he hui in sha to kring reduce reuse and recycle ti hi mo r pakha 3 R's anti china ta chain r pakha thi be 001 chinga chu refuse ti ni hemi refuse taka he single use plastics a pe chuanin kantana poimo tak chuni ngeni single use plastics say no to single use plastics ka kan slogan berani a tin plastic consumption shim hi mo ki mani hianin kan plastic telo chan nun har to ni amaro chu tlem zong tal chani ni tina kan plastic dependency hi chu kan reduce theini true chu win chang khanin tum chewila china kan soi to ang khanin demand the san join production kha tamlo thailo consumer te hianin engeni a key role hi kan play ti lo thailo wani chuwan chuanin kan demand the claim chuan a production po claim in ron ta thlave mai dona production a claim phot chuanin tin consumption a claim chuanin waste production po kha claim dona mo chuanin kan fa te kan nau te nakin le zela khowela ron tur te tana ngeni future thazo kan siam the na tan buina hianin enge mo kan ti chana ngai ni hi kan no pan laya kan cartoon engineer Captain Planet hemina so is it to the power is yours ti mo buina hianin plastic pollution le khovel nge chezel tur veng tur hianin nang le ki hian power kan nei ni the power is yours hianin buina ngeni ka presentation hi chu ka du tok me nge ka lom lu te heng hi ka reference chen khatte ani a chuanin kha ka presentation chu ni me ro se tikanin sirati kan host khanin hun khala le sela
Thank you, ma'am. Speaking of no single-use plastic, that was such an informative presentation, and I sincerely believe it is fruitful to everyone attending and observing. And yes, ma'am, I also believe that we seriously need to walk away from the fashion of talking about it to the passion of doing it. Once again, thank you, ma'am, for your wonderful presentation. And before we proceed to the announcement of results, I kindly request the winners to quickly turn on your video for 2-3 seconds so that we can see your beautiful faces. And also a massive appreciation to the members of the judging panel, Dr. Dheeraj Kumar from the Department of Mass Communication, Dr. Ayangbang Shamshikar from the Department of Political Science, Sir William Loram-Matswana from the Department of Mass Communication, and Joint Editor from the German University Students' Council, Isak Lalchan Puya. Thank you. And now to the commencement of results. Addressing the virtual poster making competition jointly organized by NSS MZU, MZUSC, and Plastic Free Campus Coordination Committee. The third position goes to Lelmuan Kima Patsuao. As we can see from here, the poster that is displayed right now got in third position. If you are here, kindly show your face. Where are you? Okay, seems like he cannot make it tonight. Congratulations anyway, congratulations and thank you. And moving on to the second position, congratulations to Joseph Lelswan Oma. If you were present here, kindly show your face. Okay, moving on. Also seems like you cannot make it tonight either. Okay. Securing first position in poster making competition on a theme single-use plastic goes to Ofelal Biaknemi. Congratulations and thank you. Okay, now accordingly, regarding mobile photography competition, let me declare the winner with the theme Water Conservation, organized by NSS MZU. The third position goes to Abhinash Giri from the Department of Zoology. If you are present here, again, please kindly show your face. Okay, thank you. We can see you. Thank you. We congratulated you, and we are so thankful. And now moving on to the second position. The second position goes to Ishmal Somzwali from the Department of History and Ethnography. If you are present here, can you please see your face? Okay, we thank you for your participation and a heartily congratulations to you. Yes, thank you. And moving on, and now the first prize on mobile photography competition. Congratulations goes to the Department of Geography and Resource Management. If you were here, please kindly, Can we see you? Okay, we can see you. We can see you clearly. Yes. Thank you for your participation and we deeply congratulate it. Thank you. Yes. We heartily congratulate all the winners and the certificates along with the prize will be forwarded to you according to convenience after the end of this session. And now to end our session, let me call upon our program officer from NSS Unit MZU, Dr. Yanggong Xiang Shikor, Associate Professor, to present us vote of thanks.
Thank you, host. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you were audible.
Oh, thank you. Before I make a formal announcement, let me a formal vote of thanks. Let me announce one thing regarding the prize distribution. We cannot able to distribute physically now, or handed over or sent by via GBay or through internet banking. So we will try to distribute, we'll try to hand over, or we'll try to send through your account or by Gmail or by internet banking by Monday. So I request the student council leaders, MZU student council leaders to collect their account numbers with the proper name and the details of the name, account, everything, the account details, and please forward it to me so that I can do the payments by Monday. So this is my humble request to the student council to help me out to the NSS team so that we can distribute the prize money by Monday or latest by Tuesday. But I'll try to do it as soon as possible, provided you please help me out to get the account details of those prize winners. I also like to congratulate to all of them, both the mobile photography competitions as well as the poster making competitions. So once again, I congratulate all of them, and then we'll try to distribute the prize, send the prize as soon as possible. Thank you. Then coming to the vote of thanks. Today, the webinar on impact of single-use plastic on human health and environment. I really enjoy the presentations. It was a wonderful presentation by Dr. Esther, our colleague. Actually, when I heard the whole presentations, I was so to learn that the plastic bottle take 450 years to decompose. That is really shocking to hear, because we use every day some kind of a plastic bottle or some kind of a plastic bag, and then some of them it takes 200, 250, 400. That's it's really shocking to hear all this the informations. It's a kind of eye opener for me, and I hope for other also. Those all of us who joined the webinars. I think when I checked the numbers, I saw around 77. So probably maybe around 80 people must be joining, and then up and down. So actually, we learn a lot from the presentations made by Dr. Esther. Thank you very much for making the webinar successful, for sparing your valuable time. I know you must be working very hard to do this presentation, and then with the technical hiccups, thank God at last you did a wonderful presentation. Thank you, Esther. And then I would also like to thank the the NSS team, my colleague, particularly the NSS coordinator, Dr. Benjamin. And then I also like to thank the student union, student council, MZU student council, the whole team, and then the team in the plastic free campus coordinating committee, MZU, my colleague, all of them, for sparing your valuable time, and then for making the program successful, for trying to coordinate all the dots. We have we actually We don't have even money. Actually, we were figuring out how to do all these things, but somehow, without even the money in our hand, without any kind of resources, financial resources, we try our best so that the message, to reach the message to all of us, basically like as Esther has pointed out rightly at the end, the power is yours. It means it is we who have to do all this. We have to do all the necessary work, not only to make the campus clean, not only to make the campus free from plastic. Actually, when we do a little bit of work, to make the campus free from plastic, actually, as the coordinators of the NSS, Dr. Benjamin said, like this is what we can do. Then actually, it's a kind of thinking globally and act locally. Whatever little we can do will save the world. So I think with that message, it is very, very important. We have done something. We take the first step. Hopefully, next time again, as Esther also put up in the slide, also we have started the work, and then we will like to continue with this. We need the coordinations, cooperations from all the students. And then lastly, I want to say that thank you, a big thank you to all the participants. Without your participation, this program will not be success. You make the program very successful. So thank you very much. So last but not the least, I would like to say to all who have joined, from the NSS team to the student council, thank you very much for making the program successful. Thank you very much.
And with that, we enter session, and good night to everyone.
Good night, all of you. We have had a great session, a great awareness campaign. Thank you for all of you for your cooperation and participation. Wesker, great speech. What a thanks.
Thank you.
Mm.
Thank you.
See
I
what
want
also.
Roti to help me out to get the bank account details so that we can do the payment by Monday at the latest.
Okay, that's great. And congratulations to Dr. Esther for giving us, enlightening us on the many aspects of plastic waste. And
yeah, it was an eye opener for me. I was not aware that it takes 450.
I was here all the time, and it was an interesting session lecture. And congratulations to the Students' Council, to the team. They have done great work organizing this.
Yes.
I
maybe we need to do more. Let's take this is the first step. We need to do a lot, I think.
Right.
Is the presentation showing the see the plastic in the rivers. She was saying the crown in the stone. That is too much. We should do much more.
Yeah.
We need to
let us try to go someday if we have time.
Yeah.
Then we'll do something to give awareness to the people. No. Okay.
Yeah,
congratulations to the host too.
Particularly
I think
the people. We need to do a lot kind of campaign to the city people.
Yeah, right. Okay, thanks, and
okay.
Good night to all of you.
Yeah, good night. Bye-bye. Yeah.